Hello and welcome to a short explanation on how to use the Peterborough Marathon mapping tool. In this video we will cover the following topics: the marathon course, mile markers, marshal points, water stations, toilets, signage positions and emergency access points. So to find the map on your mobile, if you go to sublimeracing.com, scroll down to the Sublime Peterborough Marathon, click on that, then select the race makers, marshals, pacers and volunteers. Scroll down till you see the map and it should have the code PET0419 with the version number. Click on the enlarged screen icon and that will give you access to the map. Likewise, to access the map on your PC, type in sublimeracing.com and on the home page select Sublime Peterborough Marathon. Then select the race makers, marshals, pacers and you'll see the map. Again, check the code is PET0419 and click on the icon to view the larger map. This will then give you access to the map with the map legend on the left hand side of the screen. Okay, so let's take a look at the course itself. We have a legend here on the left hand side and on your PC this will appear automatically. If you're viewing this on a mobile phone, you'll need to click on an icon, select more info and then click on map legend and you'll have an equivalent to this appear on your screen. So if we select the marathon course, you'll see that this appears as a blue line. At this stage it's difficult to know the direction of the course without any mile markers, but if we click on the mile marker icon here, you can see that very quickly it's fairly clear to see where we go. Mile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Okay, so the next thing we need to be familiar with is the marshal points. So if we zoom in, each marshal point is given a number. So this is marshal point 1. As you click on an icon, you'll get more information appear on your screen. With the marshal points, it tells you the number of marshals required and also the GPS coordinates. It's good to view the map with the aerial view because you can see exactly where you need to stand as a marshal if you zoom in. You do have the option to view it as a map, so if it's easier when you're zooming out to identify exactly where you are, you can select the map view. Okay, another thing to mention here is that an easy way to find your location if you were marshal point 48 is to find it in the legend, click on it and then zoom in. That will then take you to your marshal point. Again, I would suggest that we put the background to satellite view so we can see exactly where we need to stand as a marshal for that point. The same applies if we zoom out. I'll take the marshal points off and select the water stations. So now we can see that there's a water station here, a water station here. And as you click on the icons, it tells you the miles in for the runners. So there's a water station at mile 20.3, 21.8, etc. Same with toilets. And on the map we have the signage positions. Now the signage positions are there for us as race makers, marshals to check. So for example, again, I'm going to change this so it's clearer to see. We have a sign post here, and if we click on it, it says it's sign number 65B, and the sign should say water station ahead. So the marshals that are local to these signs, it would be really handy if you could just check the signs for us. We have a signage team putting the signs out, so it's not your responsibility to put the signs out, but it would be incredibly helpful for you to just check them for us when you are actually in position. So another important area to explain to you are the emergency access areas. These are signposted with a red cross, and if we zoom out, you can see them quite clearly on the map. The bulk of the course is not actually on the road, and therefore we need to be very clear which are the nearest access points for vehicles to our particular section. So if you could take the time to look at the map clearly and understand, if you were to have an incident local to you, what would be the most suitable emergency access point that you could direct the medical team to. That would be very useful if you could look at that before race day, please. Okay, the last thing to tell you about the map is that we have broken the map down into 10 sections, and we've called these sections management sections for the purpose of one person being overall responsible for everything that takes place in that section, from the water stations and indeed the marshal points. So if we zoom into this one here, if we click on it, it will tell us that it's section 6, and within section 6 we have marshal points 48. If I can click on this one, 49, etc., up to 53. We also have 2 medical access points and a water station. So there'll be one section manager that will be responsible for all of the elements within that section, and it's that section manager that will be in touch with you as a race maker and coordinate all of your activities on the day. So if we zoom out, we can see the map is quite nicely broken down into these sections, which makes the large area of 26 miles more manageable. So I hope that's helps and explains Google Maps. But if you have any questions at all, please feel free to email us on info@sublimeracing.com. Thank you so much for your help. We really do appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing you on race day.